Well, I'm very glad to be back and talking about getting a 66 Mustang. I got slightly delayed, slightly, because I had to repair a rear subframe on my 2000 BMW M5, which consisted of quite an ordeal, basically dropping the exhaust, the drive shaft, taking the rear subframe out, which had the whole independent rear suspension attached to it, disconnecting the subframe from the suspension, taking that over to a welding shop, getting the bracket welded back on, and putting that all back together and getting it back in the car. Wasn't particularly difficult, it was just a lot of work. So anyway, that's done, and now I can focus back on getting a 66 Mustang. So the first thing I'm going to do is cover some of the different options that are important to me in the car, and talking about prices and values. I'm not going to say I'm a total expert, but I've been doing a lot of car searching and looking at some of the different cars available and the different option packages, and watching, the Mecum auctions online, or excuse me, on TV, on NBC Sports. And then as I go through and look at the different options and what it's worth, at least what it's worth to me, and some of the different pros and cons of each setup, and then I'll start looking at another setup when looking at the actual cars. So first step, looking at the different option packages, GTs, pony interiors, different engine options, and what they're worth, and different modifications and so on. And then looking at actual cars and looking at the pros and cons of each one, and trying to come up with a good value. And then I'll start negotiating and getting a price, and I'll take you with me in that whole journey along the way.